Yo, what's up, Take Nation, baby? We back with another video. The last video we posted was a highlight video. We found out it's still up. I think the video's still up. So, you know what that means. It means highlights aren't officially gone, but you know. I don't know what week of the NBA this is.
All I know is it around like 11, 12 games, something like that. Speaking of NBA, I want to talk about my boy, someone that's close to my heart, you know. He's putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that Chicago uniform. Went to Minnesota, had to play daycare for a little bit. But now I feel like
Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to go ahead and take his talents to Philadelphia. And I mean, I wish the best for him. I mean, I hope he can get to the finals, honestly. That's how I'm feeling.
I mean, as y'all can see, the East, I don't know.
The East is up for grabs.
I haven't even looked at the standings in the East, you know.
I think it's Milwaukee and Toronto, like 1 and 2.
Wizards? No, it's fine. Keep going.
The Celtics are 4th. The Hornets are in the playoffs too, though. They're playing well.
I know Kemba hooping.
Yeah, bro. It's his contract year. He's been spazzing since the jump, honestly.
He got to. He has no choice.
Who else been hooping in the East? Well,
Giannis, probably.
Yeah. I feel like Giannis is the best player in the East, in my opinion. I feel like nobody can really check him. So he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do regardless, just because there's nobody like that in the East at all, honestly. The closest thing I can really say is...
No disrespect.
I was gonna say it's Kawhi.
Okay.
What?
I thought he was about to say Kyrie or something. But
no, I wasn't about to disrespect. That's what they say.
Y'all probably want me to talk about the Wizards. There ain't really much to talk about. We're 2-8. We're not panicking though. I think I'm ready for Bradley Beal to get traded. Honestly, I think we should. We need to go to the Lakers, bro. I'm just thinking, like, just looking at the Wizards. You know, I gotta root for them.
Let me look at the standings.
We're 2-8 or 2-9 or one of them. I don't really care at this point, but I'm ready for Bradley Beal to get moved. Preferably, we should go to the Lakers. I think that's what they need. Wizards could take Brandon Ingram. They could take who else? They could take Josh Hart and get him out of there. I mean, anybody, but it's time for Brad to bounce. It's time for me and Brad to go.
So Philadelphia's 3rd right now with 8 and 6. They got 6 losses, bro.
8 and 6, and they're 3rd.
Yeah, Toronto and Milwaukee are. Well, you can see.
Oh,
Toronto is 12 and 1. Milwaukee's 10 and 3, and then it's a big drop. 8 and 6. Indiana's 8 and 6. Charlotte's 7 and 6. Boston 7 and 6. So pretty much 3 through 8 is right there together right now.
There's no need to panic. We are literally 3 games out of the playoffs. It is only game 10, 11 or so.
Y'all 3 and 9 right now.
We're fine.
Chicago 4 and 9. You feel me? You know, you feel me?
We're fine. It's not even a week. Bradley Beal is weak. Me and him. But and I still rock with John Wall, but you know.
I gotta say something about my Bulls, man. I want to give a shout out to my boy Zach LaVine this season. Honestly, you know, he's stepping up, averaging 27, 5 and 4 off of 46 from the field. So you feel me? He just here this year. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing to really don't sigh like it's not 27 though.
He's snapping.
Okay.
I didn't say anything, bro.
I heard that sigh.
There's no side because Bradley Beal not doing that right now. But you know, the reason he's not doing that is, you know, the dysfunction. It's just a dysfunctional locker room. Scott Brooks is too soft to be the coach of the Washington Wizards. We got Dwight Howard on the team. We got John Wall on that team. We got Marquise Morris on that team. We got Kelly Oubre on that team. We got, bruh.
They was good last year with like the same core, so I'm trying to figure out.
It's just we need a harder coach, bro. I just think Scott Brooks ain't. He's too soft, bro. He ain't do it in Oklahoma City.
That's what I'm thinking. He had the talent. OKC. I mean, was he a coach when they got that finals appearance?
Yeah.
I mean, he got there, bro.
He got there. Where are they supposed to get there that year?
I mean, I feel like they were.
I don't even remember who they beat to get there. Was it the Spurs?
I mean, it was probably the Spurs. Probably who else? I mean, it don't even really matter. They had enough players to win, in my opinion. They had the big 3.
Oh yeah, KD did win MVP, so they were supposed to get.
You know what I'm saying? KD was outperforming LeBron that year statistically. Let me put that in there statistically.
But yeah, he did have. At that time, I feel like he was still like a top 10 scorer of all time on the team. He had Russ. He had James. He had Serge. He was supposed to get it.
That was a smooth team right there. I don't know, bro. He's just not. I don't think it's.
He's not that coach that.
I think it's time to blow it up. Honestly, it's time to blow up the Chicago Bulls, though. We gotta get rid of some. We gotta get rid of a few players. Honestly.
I think y'all still are in a good spot. Like the Wizards are so in a such worse spot than the Bulls right now.
I feel you, but we gotta get rid of that Robin Lopez contract. He a good vet, but that contract blowing mine.
Yeah, I feel you, but that's the least of y'all.
But you're right. And Lowry Markkanen is not even playing right now.
You know the Wizards where he's are right now?
Y'all got $100 million in debt.
Bruh, this man John Wall about to make $38 million next year.
Is he worth $38 million? You think so?
Yeah, I think John Wall worth for Washington Wizards for that. I think he worth a supermax deal, bro. The way he brought the Wizards back, brought them back to the playoff contention. Even though we had to get Bradley Beal to do that, but I think he worth the money. You just got
38 though.
38 is a lot, bro.
That's the same as like Steph.
But everybody going up at this point. But
Steph and John Wall getting paid the same. Do you think that's
Steph worth more than 38? Steph worth 44, 45.
I honestly believe.
I don't know.
I feel like since John Wall never really skated and he stayed loyal, that's why he could get that extension. I respect that.
And Washington gotta get who they gonna get, bro. They not LA or New York or Miami.
True, they gotta at least have somebody.
So for that situation, I think he's worth that money in that situation. But
I feel like y'all messed up when y'all
Otto.
Because I feel like next free agency y'all could have picked somebody up.
Let me tell y'all, bro. When the Nets matched that offer, bro, I was just like, okay, we don't have that nigga no more. Like, we can get rid of him. Moving on. But we matched him. We matched the Nets offer within a day, bro. And I was so sick, bro. There should be no reason why Otto Porter should be our third max player on the team, bro. You're not gonna win a championship with Otto Porter as a third max player on the team.
I just don't think he's he's a great player. He's a great role player and does what he does. He's a great starter. But as far as like championship goes, like that can't be your. And in today's league, that can't be your third best player.
It can't be, bro. That's the problem, and that's what they thought. I don't know what was going through their head when they matched that offer, bro. We should just let the Nets get that, bro. Like the Nets could have had him, bro.
Honestly, bro, KD really shook up everything. If KD would have been a little hoe, he would have went back home, you know, maybe to DC. Y'all would have been straight. I
don't even care. I just think at the end of the day, bro, if we would have let Otto walk, we would have been able to start with Kelly. We still probably would have had a good little offseason. Obviously,
somebody would have joined John Wall, Brad. Somebody would.
And we would have had space.
You would have had space to offer Boogie. To be honest, if you want to keep it a band.
Exactly.
If you really want to keep
that's exactly what the plan was for all the Washington Wizards fans. Remember when Otto Porter got matched? We were like, okay, let's let him match because we just gonna have to last through 1 year and then we can get Boogie. That was really the plan, bro.
That might have been nasty.
We was like, bro, Kelly could step in. That's okay. We could get more bench players off the free agency.
John Wall would have definitely recruited Boogie to DC.
He was already recruited, I'm pretty sure, bro. And then they went and signed. John Wall untradeable. I know he kind of sick, bro. He always in Miami. That's where he want to really be. He's stuck in DC. I mean, he not really sick, bro, because he about to be making $40 million.
I mean, I feel like John Wall just hooping at this point. He just, you know,
that's the problem, bro. He just getting his check at this point, and it looked like it.
Who else we got to talk about? LeBron.
Yeah, I don't know what. This man is missing all these clutch free throws. I know he's not a good free throw shooter, but you gotta.
Come on, man. If you gonna be claimed to be the greatest player in the league still today,
right?
I'm gonna need them clutch free throws because at the end of the day, they're just free throws.
You can miss one, maybe, but he be missing both back to back. Just bang, bro. You can't miss both, bro.
DeAndre Jordan.
He might as well be DeAndre Jordan, bro.
He shoot like around 50-60%.
He probably should.
No, this year he's like up, I think, but like over the career, like 50-60%.
Right.
LeBron James is not too far above that. I would think LeBron is like high 60s, bro, over his career.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It just don't make sense, bro. I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand.
I don't understand how he got so good at a 3-point shot, but still can't hit the free throw. That's all I just don't understand.
He changed up his free throw every damn year, bro. Like 1 year, he not even bending his knees. The next year, he doing it.
I thought he was gonna change it for good with Ray Allen when he was playing in Miami. He said I took the elbow out, tucked it in, put it straight.
Something happened, bro. Like I said, bro, LeBron, you cannot keep missing back to back.
What's the West looking like though right now? To be honest.
True, we look to the East.
See what the West looking like.
Ron really pissed me off, bro. I watched him against he played against the Hawks last night, bro. Back to back.
Portland right now, number 2 in the West. Shout out to my boy Dame, you feel me? CJ McCollum doing what they supposed to do, bro. They 10-3 right now. Golden State, no surprise, 11-2. Denver is doing their thing. Jokic.
Where the hell is Houston?
Yeah, they at the bottom.
Why aren't we talking about, I mean, they talking about the Wizards a lot more than we talking about Houston, bro. Houston's supposed to be top 3, top 2. The Wizards wasn't even supposed to be top 4 or top 5.
True. The Lakers are tied with AC with Sacramento right now.
7-6. Bron, they're gonna hit a stride, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I see them making the playoffs. But at the same time, I be expecting so much from LeBron just because it ain't nothing else to say, bro. You're the greatest player on the planet. I just expect I hold you to a higher standard.
I just think there's something more that he's. I think Bron is preserving his body, bro. He's on a 4-year deal, bro. They're obviously not.
Somebody's coming next year.
Somebody's coming. I think like you just watch LeBron and watch his intensity, bro. There's no excuse except that he is trying to play so that he's trying to play as safe as possible, bro.
Bro, I saw him playing defense. Somebody skipped the pass. And
he said, "What, bro? He's not even trying, bro." Like,
like the only thing I could say really about the Lakers right now is first things first, bro. Josh Hart need to start. Y'all gotta get KCP out of there. That's a waste of money in my opinion.
I don't know why they re-signed him, bro.
Like Rondo, I mean, I feel it. The vet point. Do y'all really? Are we gonna really build around Lonzo though and Brandon Ingram, or do you think
one of them got?
Because Kuzma, I feel like is certified. Like,
yeah, Kuzma a good player. Like he play on the wing. He's stretch forward. That's
I like Kuzma.
Yeah,
Brandon Ingram. He not consistent enough for me. Just because, I mean, he's not going to be consistent with that size, but he got to definitely get into his body, into his strength.
If they want to get a player that is going to propel them and take them another step, bro, they have to trade Brandon Ingram. They can't trade Lonzo. Lonzo's not going to get them that player, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he has that stop. But Brandon Ingram's playing good enough to where somebody will take a chance on him.
Right.
So I don't know, man.
Wizards should, bro. Wizards need something, bro. You gotta. They trying to make a move right now.
You said, bro, I'm not getting Josh Hart, bro. I can't give up Josh Hart if I was the Lakers.
I think, yeah, I feel you. But if you get Brad Beal, you got. Oh, I mean, you could give up.
I would give up
Ingram and KCP.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would give up because the contracts probably would be. You might need to grab somebody else just to. How much is Brad getting paid?
But the Lakers supposed to have a space.
Oh, well,
they're supposed to have space for one more max.
I mean, shoot. That could.
And I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah. So, in KCP making some type of bank, I think. One of them veterans got signed for $11 million. So whoever it was got to get thrown in that deal. But I need to start a petition. Bradley Beal needs to go to the Lakers right now, bro.
Bro, what about
I'm tired.
OKC. Well, let's get OKC. Let's talk about Houston, like you said, just to go ahead and finish.
They really about to waive that man Melo.
Where do you see Melo going? Like, if he gets waived, he's on a vet minimum. So where do you see him going?
That's so disrespectful. I see him going.
I think he needs to go to a contender. If he gets waived, he needs to sign somewhere where they're immediately going to be in the playoffs.
That's where he did though with the Rockets, and they They 5-7.
Bro, I just...
At this point, bro, he just got to go to a team that is on the verge.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I feel like Philly might be that spot for him. Just because, bro, they gave up Robert Covington and Dario Saric, right?
Is he starting? He is starting.
If you got Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, Joel Embiid, and then...
We don't need that man to play defense.
I'm saying, they got enough defense. They're long enough to play, like, defense.
I wouldn't even start Markelle, bro.
To be honest, I would start TJ.
I'm starting JJ Redick.
At the 1?
At the 2.
I mean, you gonna run Ben?
I'm going Ben at the 1.
Facts.
JJ, Jimmy, Melo, Joel.
That's smooth too. Either way, Melo need to be on that team, however it may be. Because I feel like they need some more outside shooting, getting rid of Robert Covington. I mean, they got Jimmy Butler, but at the same time, Markelle Fultz and Ben Simmons are liabilities on the perimeter. So they need somebody who can create that shot.
I ain't gonna lie, Markelle Fultz looks like a liability on the court, but keep on.
I don't know what happened, bro. I was watching his college highlights the other day. And
I saw him on 22, bro. He was hooping, but
I don't understand what happened. Like,
how do you get to the point where your free throw got a hitch in it, and it never did? He said, he threw his head back, bro.
It's disgusting, bro. I don't know what happened, like what Philly did to him, how he injured his elbow, whatever happened, bro. They need to come out and say exactly what happened. Because for right now, I'm tired of making excuses for bro. He's a #1 pick overall,
bro. He can't shoot a free. I mean, Brown can't shoot a free throw.
Who was the second pick? Lonzo?
Who's third?
I don't remember, honestly. But shoot, if Philly had Lonzo,
Philly should have got Jason Tatum.
Yeah, keep it a band, keep it a whole band.
That would have been the Melo plus upgrade. But
I mean, Houston 5-7. We'll see what Harden do. I feel like he's not a winner in my opinion. He's always been a regular season type of guy, but this time he's like, man, I don't even feel like the Rockets are intense this season. Like every time I see them, I see James Harden listen to music for a pregame, getting hype. Yeah. I see Melo like this. I see Chris Paul, trying to be a coach out there. I just don't know, bro. PJ Tucker, like that whole team is.
They really said Melo really might be a cancer.
If he's a cancer, he just needs to go ahead and quit. Give it up.
It's really bad.
Because if he go to Philly and mess something up,
right? If you go to Philly and mess something up, or if the next place you go to, if you go there and make them worse, bro, it's time.
You know what I'm saying, he just need to go hang him up.
It's time.
And it's crazy because he never could get a ring. But
I mean, he's not a.
Some people are not meant to get them rings.
He's a loser.
He's a phenomenal scorer.
Facts.
But he's a loser.
That's a fact, bro. So I mean, hey, if y'all enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and put something in the comment, bro. Let us know how y'all feeling this week. I'm just gonna go ahead and say week 4 of the NBA.
It started in October?
Yeah, October 16th.
Oh yeah, it's about week 4. It's November 12th.
So yeah, bro. I don't know. Hopefully the Wizards turn it around. I'm pretty sure we're gonna start turning it around soon. Hopefully I can stop saying we. I'm ready for Brad to leave.
Honestly, I don't see them being better. I feel like the Wizards probably going to end up being around 5-15. Honestly, keep it hot. I don't really see any significant changes in the future. Honestly,
like 5-15 though. We about to get Zion, bro.
This ice on me is making me trip. All these different bills on me, I'm not making sense. Got your main bitch with me and she wet like a wrench. All my niggas on D, cause we don't take offense. Don't take offense.